Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 99 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Tolado, and joining me today, Christian Tolado.
Now, do we have the guest list for episode 100, or are we still working on it?
It's getting sorted out.
It's getting sorted out. That doesn't sound confident.
Who turns up, who doesn't turn up?
Now, is it being live streamed?
It's a good question.
I mean, it's 1 week away.
I'm in the studio.
Eric's in studio for it, so we'll see. What do you reckon? Are we live streaming? We're not live streaming. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have to get the schedule together if we're live streaming.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, we have a show for the people today. Episode 99.
We got a chapter.
We got a chapter. We got One Piece Stampede talk. We'll be talking about Stampede first, because I think it's, more pressing, more exciting than the chapter. So we'll be talking about One Piece Stampede first. We're going to have Story Shanks. We got Question Corner. We got the Power Scale. And we're going to be Power Scaling Bullet. That's going to be the main discussion.
Alright.
Power Scaling Bullet. It's going to get ridiculous. It's going to get crazy.
Do we even need the Power Scaling segment? We should just do it all together.
No, we'll do the Power Scaling segment. Because we'll talk about it during the movie. And then we'll move it into nonsense. Alright? Nonsense. Alright, so, what's been going on this week, Eric? What's been going on this week?
There's editors talking.
No. Alright? This fucking editor interview needs to be translated properly.
John Festa's coming up.
Sure.
We should get some vague notes from Oda.
Now, I've heard multiple translations of this interview, but one thing stays consistent, stays the same. One Piece ending in 5 years. Your thoughts?
He's trying. He's gonna try and do it, Christian.
I'm telling you. Wano, Final War. I'm telling you. There's no time.
Well, this is the gold. This is the Rocks. This is the
Rocks reunion. Obviously, this chapter 100% confirms it in my mind.
Well, it's the God Valley to Luffy's journey.
Exactly. It's going to be everyone's here.
So, 5 years after Wano, that's like
3 years left. Chapters. Yeah.
It's like he says 5 years.
He says
estimate.
Here's the thing. He says 5 years of content left. So what is it? We could break that down into like 3 arcs, right?
Yeah, 3 more.
So Oda's thinking 3-4 arcs max.
We know how it'll go.
Yeah, chapter length, bloat, whatever you want. But
those arcs will bloat out to instead of 50, 70, 85.
Sure, but he's thinking three arcs left after Wano, right?
Yeah, we talked about that. That's fair.
That makes sense. That's fine. Right?
Everyone assumes that. I don't think he assumed Dressrosa would be 100 chapters.
No.
So.
But I think that you can talk about it within arcs.
Yeah.
We have 5 arcs left. Then 3 arcs left. Wano, Elbaf, I guess. And then Raftel. That's it. And then whatever happens at the end.
I think he's assuming 3 arcs after Wano. It's like Elbaf, Raftel, Navy. That's it. Or whichever way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Or Raftel and Navy are combined.
Something like
somehow. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
No one's really expecting to be more islands after Elbaf.
No. Alright. And Elbaf's probably a short arc.
I reckon I will be 30 when One Piece ends. So that's
7 years. Or 6 years.
Pretty much 6 years.
So bang on. So basically
30,
bang on.
30, 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we'll go over, but
we're at the end game, boys. We're at the end game. People forget that. People think One Piece will never end. People think yeah.
We still have
I saw
Bullet to go.
I saw One Piece Stampede with a mate.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Katakuri, Doflamingo.
Which mate?
Big Colin, right? Shout out to Colin.
Shout out to Colin, yeah.
Talking about First Commanders. The general public don't care about First Commanders. They're saying, doesn't matter, we got Emperors. I'm like, First Commanders are top 30 in the verse. They matter greatly. They're incredibly strong. People think only Emperor characters matter.
Yeah, and well, you were watching it with old mate Colin. I
Yeah,
was watching it with some people from work.
sure,
Uh, all ranges of spectrum, anime only, manga
sure.
only, uh,
New guy,
fucking people never seen it before.
sure,
People, because it's an animation studio, people just want to see the frames.
sure,
They're not really interested in the story. It doesn't really matter. But no one's really in the cancer community that we're in,
sure,
or the depths of hell that is the One Piece community.
sure. We're in the battlefield, all right?
We're in the void of endless spin.
We're in the battlefield, all right?
Yeah. So I was explaining to them, all the headcanons of the community and shit. And
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. And what basically the conversation came down to is, if you immerse yourself in deep One Piece nonsense every week,
Yeah,
you become jaded and bitter because that's the only outcome there is.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what the community's going for, Christian.
Okay.
But yeah, the casual people are the majority.
Sure.
What would you say? With a 1%, maybe less.
Yeah, maybe probably less. The amount of sales is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, there you go. All right.
They like Stampede.
Yeah, they like Stampede.
Oh yeah.
Now I have mixed thoughts of Stampede. I think it's time to get into it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into the topic of the show: One Piece Stampede movie review recap. Whatever you want to call it. All right. Let's go. All right. We start the movie with a little flashback. All right.
Good way to start the movie, Christian.
Blackbeard,
right?
impale down, classic fight, and I'll take on my crew who survives.
Before
What?
the screen, before you even see anything, Christian,
No.
you just hear the laugh, the iconic laugh.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know about your movie theater experience, Christian.
sure.
How'd you feel about the mixing of the movie?
Well,
Sound.
I was in the good theater at Hoyt's in High Point with the reclining seats.
You see a double sub.
I saw the dub.
Uh,
Would you see the sub?
yeah.
You saw the sub. I saw the dub.
Yeah.
So maybe some translation stuff going on. Maybe we'll see what happens.
All right.
But sound mixing good for me.
I don't know what this, because we saw a premiere in the theater and they're fucking loud.
Yeah, theaters are
And
loud. Yeah.
This was also equally fucking loud.
All right. So maybe it's the theater you're viewing it in. You know.
Maybe it's a theater, but yeah.
Yeah.
We start off with the Impact Dan question. Now, is this how Oda is going to do every movie villain from now on?
Random. Oh, this guy was in impale down and Blackbeard broke him out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
refused to take him because he's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous, right? Blackbeard refuses to take bullet. Too much of a wild cannon weapon, all right?
Well, he wants to be the strongest Christian. He can't be a subordinate.
Sure. And we'll get to his statement on how to be the strongest later, all right?
Yeah.
All right. So Bullet wasn't impaled down, broke out due to BB. BB didn't want him on his crew. Blackbeard does not want him on his crew, all right? Leave that one there. He's too dangerous, all right? Too dangerous. He's well known within the veteran community, all right? He's well known as a weapon, all right? Instant threat levels going off right here.
He's a weapon.
He's a weapon. All right. Now we're getting into the shenanigans. Festa is throwing a party, a festival to get Roger's legendary treasure. All right. The easy setup. Let's go. All right. Sure Hat's fucking around. You know, we arrive at the festival. Everyone straight into the action. All right. We get little scenes of shopping, eating, fucking around. Sure. And then we get to see Law being chased by none other than Buggy the Clown.
It's pretty funny that, like, you don't know that Law got fucked up by Bullet until, like...
Yeah, you think Law got fucked up by Buggy?
By Buggy.
So, yeah, Buggy's chasing Law around. You know, Law's on this island for some reason. We don't really know why at this point. So, there you go. We're fucking around. The festival's about to start. You know, we're going into the middle of the island. And then we get some sort of whirlpool, right? And then, knock upstream, an island pops out of the middle. We're going to go up the island to get Roger's treasure. You know. We get supernovas appearing. The classics, you know, you got Kid.
All their ships.
Eroge. You know, Bonnie, Capone. You got all Hawkins, you got all of them. Alright, Drake.
Yeah.
Apparently Drake has a crew Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, there you go. So, we're going up this waterfall. You know, Frankie unveils a new form of the Sunny, the Emperor Penguin, to fly up there. We're flying up the knob stream. We're getting that Skypiea vibes. Going up that knock stream. We have taken the lead in front of the supernovas. We're going up this knock stream. We finally get there.
Could burst.
Could burst up there, yeah. We get up there. Law appears on the ship to tell Straw Hats there's a conspiracy going on. He does not want to get healed by Chopper. He's being very edgy. He's not telling us any information. Classic Law.
Sanji, Brooke, Robin go with him.
Go with him. Exactly.
They split up.
We get to reveal that Smoker and Tashigi are also here. You know, on the to catch a Festa, the legendary man of throwing parties.
Now, if you're a Tashigi fanboy and you expect her to do something in this movie, you're sorely mistaken.
She does listen to Sanji, which is interesting. All right, Zoro, all the sauce in this movie. All right, Sanji gets nothing. He clashes with Smoker, okay, and Crocodile. Oh, all right, Sanji. There you go. Sanji getting the short of this thing again. All right.
I mean, he also does clash with Roblucci.
Sure. Clash a little bit with Roblucci.
Clashes with Crocodile.
All right.
Sanji clashes with Roblucci and Smoker. Zoro clashes with Fujitora and Crocodile.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So we're up in the clouds. We're up on this island. We're fighting to get to One Piece. We've got clashes with the supernovas. You know, Bonnie fucking up Capone. The classic Shabondi rivalries. Alright? We got Apu just doing explosions that does no damage to anyone.
Fucking Apu, man.
I love how he has these explosions that never do any damage.
Yeah.
Alright, then Kid appears. He's gone for the treasure. Luffy gets ahead. But oh no, look who's there. Buggy has stolen the treasure. Buggy's got the treasure. Apparently he didn't know that Roger made this, eternal pose to Raftel. But there you go. Alright. There you go. So Buggy's running away with it. But oh no. Bullet throws a ship? And pops a bubble?
Some kind of explosion as well.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is something to do with his power. Or did he just throw the ship?
I think he throws the ship.
Okay, so he just throws the ship and pops a bubble. The island falls out of the sky. Everyone's in panic. What's going to happen? Alright, we save Luffy. We're on this island. Usopp finds the treasure, opens it, surprised. But oh no, gets demolished by Bullet. Classic Usopp. Just gets one shot. My boy Usopp, king of taking punishment.
I mean, in many ways, this is an Usopp movie.
Sure.
Not a Na'vi movie like everyone else.
Yeah, Usopp movie.
Yes.
Now, Usopp being the boy is classic, alright? It's classic Straw Hat dynamics.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get to it when we get to it, alright? So, now we're in the underground, we're snooping around. Straw Hats are looking for something. I don't know. What the fuck are they looking for? I don't know. They're in there. Information. The standard information, alright?
They're looking for intel, alright?
They run into Smoker. Wonder, what are you two doing here? Are you part of this plan? They clash. Brook and Chopper doing nothing. Come on. Come on, Brook and Chopper. It's Smoker. You telling me Brook doesn't have some sort of ice powers to get out of this smoke? They just stand there doing nothing. Sanji intervenes, and they clash. Anyway, Usopp gets trashed. He's trashed. He's done. He's looks like he's dead. He's got blood out of his face on the floor.
Oh, he's fucked up.
He's fucked up, right? Luffy gets mad instantly, alright? You hurt my friends, you don't hurt my friends. Classic, alright?
Don't touch my fucking crew, dog.
Classic.
Like
Bullet,
Shanks, like Roger.
Exactly. Bullet says, come get some, bitch. No, enough talk. All you're doing is talking. Where's the fight? Alright? Bullet uses his King's Haki on the entire island. Alright?
Now, Christian, how do you think about this King's Haki sauce?
It's great. It's great King's Haki sauce. And Luffy pulls out his King's Haki and knocks it back.
Now, if you actually get your tape measures out and falls in the frame, Christian, I'd say Luffy.
Smaller.
35%.
Yeah.
Bullet.
Sure.
65.
But he neutralizes it, right? He neutralizes it.
Yeah.
So, now it's time to fight. Basically, the supernovas can't do anything to this man.
Just shenanigans.
You got...
Arouge gets the hit.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
Arouge always gets a hit in.
Drake wraps him up in his tail, Rouge
Yeah,
gets the
fucking
hit.
Drake, man.
Kid does his stupid metal fist, does nothing, which I find interesting. Bonnie tries to hit Bullet with the age shit. Bullet just catches that shit and slams it to the ground.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fucks her up.
Apparently Bonnie not one shot by that. So keep track of that power scaling shenanigans going on in this movie. Alright?
Yeah.
Apparently she's got some martial arts actions as well. So there you go.
Yeah, she's swift at least.
Yeah. So, Capone goes big father.
We'll talk about swiftness later on with a certain
With a
other female character.
Certain Empress of Snakes. Alright?
Yes.
So, but yeah, Bull just trashes the supernovas. All right, it's up to Luffy to go Gear 4, basically. All right, that's what it.
Expected.
Come on, all right.
Was that Snake Man?
Go Snake Man. Here we go. We're bouncing around. Bullet just copping damage.
He's a meat wall.
He's taking it. He's taking Snake Man now. Ridiculous.
Not quite as much as Kaido.
Sure, but not quite as much as Kaido, but. Katakuri getting dominated by Snake Man, taking damage at least, taking damage from Snake Man.
Blood.
Bullet taking barely any damage. He's just like, what's this? What's this?
He's a meat wall.
Alright. Eventually, Luffy does King Cobra. Alright, we get the classic Golden Snake.
Golden Snake, shout out.
Shout out to Natoshi for inventing the Golden Snake.
What is King Cobra? It's a bigger fist.
Yes, it's a bigger fist. That's all you need to know. Alright? Now, is it gold haki?
No.
But it's the Golden Snake.
Yes.
So the Golden Snake appears, punches Bullet in the face. He goes flying. Bullet's like, yeah, that's pretty good hit. Pretty good hit. And then he speed blitzes Luffy, knocks him out of Snake Man.
I want to shout out to earlier in the movie when Capone uses Big Father.
Yeah. And Bullet's just smacking
just knocking them. Nothing cool or good shit.
They're just smacking
cannonballs out of the air. Casually,
alright? Casually. Bullet, too strong, alright? Taking basically no damage. Speed blitzes Luffy out of Snake Man. Let's talk about that. The man speed blitzes Snake Man.
Even in the previous section when he's fighting all the supernovas, he's just teleporting.
He's making them clash with each other. He's fucking them up.
I think he fucks up a Rouge and then teleports and smashes two people's heads together.
Yeah, smashes Killer and Kid's heads together.
And then teleports away to someone else.
Yeah. Bullet, extremely strong base form, alright? Yeah. And it gets even stupider, alright? So Bullet dominating, he comments, you fucking new generation, you got no skills, you got no coordination, you got no power. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Alright? You wanna get the One Piece, you're not even close, alright? Bullet demolishing, alright? So the supernovas come back, they get to do a little bit more damage. Bullet decides to go into his ultimate form. Well, not his ultimate form. He starts to go to his mech form. We get an explanation of his devil fruit. The combined fruit, he can dematerialize and combine with anything.
The clink fruit, Christian.
Well, he says he's a combining human.
Yes.
So he can combine shit together and become that thing and control it. So he's basically better Pika, right?
Yeah.
So he's
and with his awakening, it's a busted.
I mean, we'll get to it, alright? We'll get to it. So, the supernova are trying to hold off this mech form, but, so he fuses with his ship, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He fuses with his ship, and then, smacks them into the ground with a Haki-encoded Mega Fist, and they're all knocked out. One shot, knocked out. Kid, Luffy, and Hawkins knocked out.
This man can put Haki.
Yeah.
On his equipment.
Knocked out.
Now, I like Bullet's statement on Gear 4.
Yeah.
He goes, Devil Fruit Power and Haki, that's going to drain. How long can you last?
And then, at the end of the movie, let's not talk.
Seems like a thing in One Piece.
Sure, but then when he's got Awakening and he's using Haki all over it.
Doesn't matter to the top tiers, Christian.
Alright, doesn't matter to the Awakening form, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So, Crocodile, we're okay, dude. Then we go back downstairs to Crocodile. Alright? Appears he's here to also gain intel. Oh.
He's looking to gain information.
Everyone's looking to gain information. He talks to Robin, calls back to, Alabasta. It's a good scene, alright? It's a good scene. Croc and Crocodile and Law agree to do something. We don't know what's going on there. Agree to do something. Maybe defeat Bullet. Who knows? All right.
Yeah. Also, why can't Kid do anything to this thing, this metal robot?
Because Kid sucks. All right.
Maybe it's like he's controlling it already,
So you can't double control it.
so he's resisting the
Yeah,
control
I
of
don't
the
know.
metal
I
or
don't know.
something.
So, the Bullet's drawn his attention to the Navy, who are about to do a buster call. All right. Smoker finds out, he's upset. One, they're telling me this is genocide, this is murder. You know, classic Smoker shenanigans. All right. So Usopp gets back up. He tries to attack Bullet with his pop greens. He is a sniper, and support is his job. Bullet laughs at him and then destroys him again with a cannonball to the face. How is Usopp not dead?
He's tough. He's got a tough body.
He's the man who can cop all the punishment. All right.
We've talked about this many times.
Exactly.
He's got a durable body.
All right. So a buster call's about to happen. Bullet, he's gonna win against the strongest. This is his plan to be the strongest. If I defeat the buster call, I will be the strongest. What do you think about that?
Well, the buster call defeats all, apparently.
Okay. What about emperors? No, I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Now he calls out the emperors later on in the movie. I'm like,
Yeah, but you're not fighting the emperors, though, are you?
yeah, but you're not fighting the emperors, though, are you? You're not going after Kaido. You're not going after Shanks.
Also, kind of makes no sense while the emperors aren't here.
Yeah, like why wouldn't the emperor show up and just one shot this man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need-
Thunder Bagua, this man's going down. Man going down, or maybe
Oh.
because we'll talk about the end of the movie, all right?
Okay.
All right, so, yeah, so basically he's looking to get that buster call. He's looking to take down the buster call. Usopp carrying Luffy. He's trying to protect his captain. Usopp being the legendary Straw Hat that he is. All right, legendary man of the Straw Hats. All right, Chopper and Brook appear to help Usopp and Luffy. They finally appear to help them out. All right, now, Chopper, what the fuck are you doing? You fix the captain first. Oh, I'm gonna fix. What are you doing? Fucking Chopper, what are you doing?
Usopp's gonna deliver his speech.
Sure, but Chopper, what do? You know you fix the captain first. Everyone knows that. All right.
Gotta put those all healing bandages on him.
All right. He doesn't even put healing bandages on Luffy.
Yeah, Luffy just is like.
Luffy just kind of healed up, patched up a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, Bullet uses his stupid awakening form and absorbs the Buster Call. What do you think about this? This CG monster form.
It's no good.
It's no good. All right. Now we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it at the end. But why do they always insist on making slow mech battles? What, like, why is everyone's ultimate form this like giant slow piece of shit?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Anyway, so he does his ultimate CG monster form. All right. Absorbs.
Why are they simulating real smoke and just dust?
Yeah, I don't know.
And why is he also covered in dust?
Because he's exorbitant and he's massive and they want to get the scale, but the scale's weird all the time.
Now, if you want to see what he actually looks like in that form, you can look up his One Piece Treasure Cruise artwork, and then you'd understand what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Which
Very dark. You can't really see much of him.
Yeah, it's weird. And the background's dark and shit.
Yeah. So we got Bullet's ultimate awakening form, covered in haki, very tough, very hard to beat.
How big is this man?
Exactly. Again, how big is this man? Because we can't tell. Sometimes he's the size of the island. Sometimes he's like a fifth of the island. Sometimes he's not as tall as the mountain in the movie. What's going on?
He's a big boy, though.
He's big, apparently. But there you go.
Bigger, for sure.
So, Zoro and Fujitora clash. Now, this makes Fujitora look bad.
Okay.
Because Zoro just deflects the Raging Tiger.
Now, Christian, let me throw the classic spin.
What?
Admirals don't try. What do you think about that?
All I know is Emperors always try, and Admirals never try.
Shout out to Brago, who every time someone brings him a Marineford, he goes, "Yeah, but the Admirals were fucking around."
Okay. All right. So apparently they're never serious.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. That's the Admiral spin. Fujitora and Zoro clashing. What?
I
It makes them look equal.
I've seen.
It makes them look equal, which is weird and fucking strange.
Well, I think here's a good time to talk about the animation style.
Sure.
In general, Wano style
Yeah.
looks good.
Sure.
I prefer the Katakuri fight.
Sure.
And let me tell you why, Christian. I feel like there's this trend in anime movies to just be erratic. Alright? Relax. Let me see the action in its motion.
I think the movie was boring when it came to camera work. It was just flat shots.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like swooping into the eyes while they're doing the attacks. Let me see the full body
Sure.
of motion swing, Christian. It's
I
like,
mean, you got to see that. You got to see that with Bullet's bullshit CG form.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not very interesting.
Yeah.
But like, it's like the difference between like a Bruce Lee movie where he shows you all his moves,
Sure.
or like John Wick where you get to see all the moves in action.
Yeah.
And then it's like a normal action movie where like there's a bunch of cuts, you don't really
It's
see
like
anything.
mid shots. It's shaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on. I want to see impact. We'll also talk about impact later on with the thing. Like, we're using a king gun or whatever, how many kicks it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. All right. So Luffy arrives back on the battlefield. He's healed up. All right. He's ready to go again. All right.
Yeah.
Luffy goes gear for Batman to fight Bullet. Boa, Crocodile, Law, Zabo, Smoker, and Buggy team up to defeat Bullet.
Yeah.
All right. Luffy raging in gear 4, coming in. All right.
You get smacked away.
He just gets smacked away. All right. Law's like, "What's this idiot doing? How are we supposed to defeat Bullet if
What
Luffy's
are your
not following the
thoughts
plan?"
about Luffy just popping in and out of Gear 4 this entire movie? Especially at the end. Is it a conscious thing that Oda is leaning towards with Gear 4 now, or is it just a movie thing that he had to do?
Here's the thing with Gear 4 that we always forget, and it's not explained very well. If he pops out of Gear 4, it doesn't mean he's drained of everything.
Yes.
He can still move, he can still fight. We saw that in the Katakuri fight. Kinda. He's out of Haki.
He should be out of Haki theoretically, but
If he gets knocked out of the form and he hasn't used all his Haki,
yeah,
he should still be able to fight.
I'm thinking he's got his Haki mana pool, Christian.
The Haki bar.
And he gets knocked out of Gear 4, but he can still go back in.
Because he's got Haki.
The same Haki pool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess that's how it basically works, right?
Unless you get knocked out by Big Mom. By some strange thing that
Strange absorption Rio bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see. We'll see when that comes to that. Alright? So, Luffy comes to getting knocked back. Alright? And then Boa goes in for her Speed Blitz ultimate attack that kicks Bullet backwards in his ultimate form. Boa stronger than Kongan? What do you think about that?
Kobe's got no chance, Christian.
Kobe's got no chance. If we're taking this movie seriously, which is questionable,
Yeah.
Boa, strong as fuck.
Is this the most she's done? And it's not canon?
A straight up strength power feat, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Alright?
Christian, speed.
Speed. You don't touch Luffy Senpai, right? The ultimate rage kick of love.
The sequence of her running, you actually felt how fast she was.
Sure.
Very difficult to do that.
Yeah.
So
She speed blitzes in, kicks him right in the chest. Then we get Law going in to do his little nick to cut him open a little bit.
yeah.
Then Crocodile, then Zabo and Smoker do their combined attack, which shouldn't make any sense. Because Smoke and Fire cancel each other out.
It's a parallel to Ace and Smoke.
Yeah, but they should cancel each other out. That's the thing.
Kinda.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So they do the combo attack. They blow up a bit of his arm. He's trying to reform it. Crocodile pulls shit out with his sand powers.
And stuff, I assume like he can't do it because he's controlling the sand and he's trying to absorb it. Some nonsense.
I thought he was like pulling out rocks or something. I don't know.
Something was happening.
He's pulling out debris with his sand powers. Whatever. All right. Luffy comes in.
Sound effects no good here, huh?
Yeah, sound effects weird. I don't really like remember anything from sound effects wise. Yeah, a bit strange. Maybe it was mixed low. I don't know. All right. So the squad How did they get the arm off again?
Just by that combo attack.
By the combo attack? Alright.
Yeah.
So Luffy comes in. Wait. Does the squad do the combo attack and blows the hole in his chest first? After he reforms?
Well, his arm comes off, and then...
Rob Lucci blows it up with a kick.
Yeah, because Buggy's running away from him,
Yeah.
because he used the monkey ball in that gag.
Yeah.
And then, like, Law shambles them all in, and they do that.
That combo attack.
Maybe that combo attack does blow his arm off. Or is that his side off?
Blows his side off, yeah. The side of his chest.
Yeah.
And then Luffy comes in with the King Kong gun.
I think it's 4 kings, or 3. I don't know how many it is.
What is going on with this attack? It should explode the planet, but it doesn't. Clashes with Bullet. Does it break his arm? Yeah.
Yeah.
He wins the clash.
He wins it, and he gets blown up, basically. His whole thing gets blown up.
Now he's in his little mech robot form.
Where's the zoom out of the waves? Where's the fucking...
Dust,
shit?
shockwaves, the
Yeah,
cloud
what's going
splitting.
on?
Where is it? Nowhere. Alright. Well, a bit weird. It's the King Kong gun, alright?
Yeah.
Which is, strange. It's
We
fun.
saw the one in Dressrosa. More impressive than this one, Christian, perhaps.
Well,
In visual.
in the air, clashing.
But, it's big.
And then he pops into his mech form. The Usopp pop greens trigger and strap up the mech, breaking it. Usopp coming in clutch. Alright? Coming in clutch. Now, some people say this doesn't make sense. Usopp's not that strong. Fuck the pop greens. This is bullshit. Now, plants growing within metal would just rip it the fuck apart. And that's science facts.
Okay.
So that's science facts. Alright?
Who's saying that, Christian?
I've heard it around. Oh, Usopp's like that. Fuck the pop greens. This man shouldn't even be affected. No. But there you go. Usopp does something, breaks him out of his form. Now we can fight 1v1. Let's go. But first, we get Fujitora bringing down a meteor. Alright?
Classic Fujitora move.
Zoro cuts it in half with his strongest move. And then Mihawk turns it into dust with an unnamed attack.
And just leaves.
And just leaves like, yeah, alright, I'm done.
He turned out to show that Zoro's still a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. He turned up to show that Zoro's still a little bitch, alright? Alright, so Luffy comes in, fights Bullet, they're clashing 1v1, they're punching each other, all that kind of stuff. Then Luffy comes in with the famous, the long prophesized King Kong Alley.
Doesn't count.
Eric saying he doesn't count, not in canon material.
It's clearly not King Kong Gatling.
He says King Kong Gatling.
I know, but what I interpret it as isn't what it is.
The real King Kong Gatling, alright?
We saw King Kong gun in Dressrosa.
Sure.
Right? Huge. These things just look like Kong guns.
Eric not satisfied with the King Kong Gatling, alright?
We need the King Kong Gatling now.
Apparently we need the King Kong Gatling, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just almost turned into a JoJo meme. How long they were screaming at each other, throwing punches.
Yeah. Alright, they were just clashing. Bullet goes into his full armament form. Alright, there's clashing. Luffy wins the exchange. King Kong Gatling wins. Luffy wins. Alright? We get the treasure. It's an eternal pose to Laugh Tale. Yeah.
Rob Lucci comes in, he's trying to get it.
Yeah, sure.
Luffy just breaks it.
Luffy breaks it. No, he doesn't want it. That's not how he's going to get the One Piece. Classic Luffy. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
The Buster Call is cancelled because we don't need it anymore because Luffy broke it.
They leave, Kizaru shoots lightning beams.
Zabo being broken makes a pass for the destroyers to escape.
Did you see the end of the movie? How long that
Yeah,
goes?
it like curved around the planet.
With Ace.
Yeah.
Did
And
Oh,
that's the end of the
Ace.
movie. Now.
you see the end?
The post-credit.
Yeah.
I didn't stay for the post-credit.
No, I didn't say for the post credit.
I didn't expect it to be a post-credit.
It's Roger on his ship,
Yeah.
and someone made an eternal post, and then he just throws it in the water because he's like, a man who needs this will not be the Pirate King.
Okay.
And then you can see like Odin in the background and shit.
Is Odin on the ship?
Yeah, but he's black and white. He's
Of course.
silhouetted, but yeah.
There you go. So there it is. That's the end of the movie. What do you think of this movie?
If it didn't have the CG monster,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty good. It'd be maybe the best movie there is, Christian.
The best One Piece movie.
We had Tesoro rendered in full gold and he wasn't CG.
I know.
Why is this man in CG?
The Tesoro fight's better.
Yeah.
Because we don't get bullshit CG smoke monster. Alright? Now,
But the combo tastes pretty good with
the
those.
combo's attacks are pretty cool, whatever. But the problem is giant target fights. Now, we saw Oda do it extremely well with Oars, because Oars, fast as fuck, actual threat. Alright?
Yeah.
This man's just a tank, he's big, he throws out strong attacks, but not that fast, right?
Yes.
So, the classic kaiju battle, don't like it. Don't like it.
What are your thoughts on Festus and Bullet's motivations to outdo Roger?
I thought that worked. It worked
Fine,
enough.
yeah.
Worked
fine.
enough. Alright? Basically, the whole movie's a fight.
What do you
Right.
think about the cameos of all the underworld brokers, Christian?
Sure. Apparently not dead, apparently still relevant.
Yeah.
Alright? Morgan's looking for that big news. Still proclaiming Luffy the Fifth Emperor. He's standing by that statement.
It's canon now.
Alright?
not
He's standing
going
by that statement.
Yeah.
All the underworld brokers like, shut the fuck up. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, Luffy Fifth Emperor, I'm telling you. Alright? Morgan's knows, alright? I don't know, man. This movie, from all the hype, underwhelming. Because most of the movie is bullshit CG monster fight. Which is like, meh, it could be done okay, but it wasn't. Because we don't get to see Bull do anything. He just swings his hands around.
I want to see him in that high form, Christian, when he's smacking cannibals away.
Exactly. That part of the fight was great. We needed more of that shit, less of the CG shit.
No, we didn't need the CG monster.
Sure. Just have him in his base form. Destroy. That would have been way better.
Sure.
But no, we're going to have the CG monster, the big battle, the big fight. And that's why... I don't know, what, do you want a movie ranking this? Better or worse than Gold?
It's about the same as gold.
Okay.
Like, gold is... Oh, but I like gold, though. Gold doesn't have that hype that this movie has.
But does this movie have that much hype?
Not really, though. Cause
It's
there's
got bullshit
It's like what I said.
anime-only attacks, like King
Yeah.
Kong Gun.
It's just like...
Like,
And you don't really see, like, Zoro Fujitora do anything.
yeah.
Or, like, any cool moves. They're just, like, kind of whatever.
For me, this movie is better than Strong World, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think Z's better, I think Gold's better. This movie
The
good.
lore, though.
Good
The
movie.
lore. Good lore.
Good lore, if it's real. Probably is real, alright? Good lore. Bullet, absolutely broken, stupid, busted, alright? The power scaling, all over the place. We got Crocodile clashing with Sanji. We got Smoker apparently being strong. All kinds of fucking weird, wonky power scaling shit, which is, you know, classic movie nonsense. But I found the goal was pretty good with the power scaling.
Yeah.
The only problem with Gold is that fucking plot point that doesn't make any sense. But that, you know, the master plan doesn't make any sense. But whatever. I'm not. This movie was okay. All right.
You get this, like, it's a fan favorite, like, it's a fan service movie.
Sure.
You get to see Boulder stuff. You get to see Rob Lucci again. You get to see Zabo. There's a couple of admirals.
But
Yeah.
again, they don't do anything.
Akainu sweaty.
Sure.
Mihawk's involved.
Like, we have people there that could take Bullet out. Like, Admirals and Mihawk. And they choose not to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, It's just like, I feel like Gold's better because it's self-contained. You don't have all these characters there doing random bullshit,
Yeah, having
nothing.
a good time.
Yeah.
Crew's having a good time. Not really a crew movie either. It's more of a new sort thing, and the
Yeah.
rest of the crew don't do anything.
It's okay.
But yeah, you
It's
go see
okay.
the movie if you haven't seen it.
All right. I guess see it for the... I wouldn't even say see it for the flashy action because it's like 1 minute here and there. Like Luffy Snake Man versus Bull's cool.
Yeah,
The Supernova bit's cool. And then the rest of the movies, the action isn't that great.
I feel like it's a trend going on.
But here's the thing. When Bullet's in his base form, it's great.
Yeah.
When Bullet's in his mech form, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Alright? And One Piece movies keep on doing mechs.
Half the movie, he's just swinging his arms at the floor.
Like, look at Tesoro, right? When he went to his mech form, he had moves, he had that laser eye cannon, he had the giant gold punch, he had different moves, he could still move around, he was still mobile, he was still a threat.
Yeah, the Dyson Baccarat fight around it.
Exactly. You had things to look at, different things to look at. The fight at the end of the movie was great. The Bullet fight is good in 2 parts. Or I guess you could count the end with Luffy's fisticuffing him at the end. But most of the movie is, oh no, look at Bullet and his big CG form.
Mm-hmm.
Which is boring and he doesn't do anything in it.
They put a lot of effort into Fess's, like, animation. The way he moves. Which is, I don't know why they did that. It's not really necessary, but...
Yeah.
It was nice to look at, I guess. Yeah.
Sure. I think this movie will be remembered for the non-mech parts.
Yeah, and the lore and the...
Sure.
And Boa doing shit and stuff.
Yeah. But other than that, it's okay. I was expecting less fight, more shenanigans, more lore with this pirate fight.
The thing is, though, you don't get... It's like Z, right? You get the fight at the end.
Yeah.
Luffy versus Z.
Sure.
Right? And
But you still get the dynamic Zoro fight, the dynamic Sanji fight that is better animated and more exciting than the Bullet fight. With the Bullet CG fight.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. Bullet was overpowered without the mech.
Yeah. I don't know why they had to do that.
You could have had Zabo fight Lucci. You could have had, you know, whatever.
Tag team Luffy Boa action.
There was also no crew. It was just Bullet.
Sure.
There was no couple of dudes for everyone else to fight. But...
Exactly. One man, one big threat. Have Luffy Boa tag team him. Have the rest of the crew. Have Usopp also help. You can have Usopp still help. No. Sure. For me, yeah, we've said it a couple times. For me, it's okay. The CG stuff ruined it in my mind.
Sure.
Like this is what I hope the Kaido fight isn't. Just a big target, people throwing out combo attacks. Kaido not really doing anything. He's just like standing there trying to hit him.
Not that big.
Yeah, I know he's not that big, but he's still big. Like I don't want Kaido just standing there swinging his tail around.
Yeah.
Like I want him to do moves, do different shit in that form. Like that's the problem with giant forms. They just like do nothing.
But Oz good.
Yeah, Oz was good. I trust Oda to do the combo fights properly. This movie didn't do it that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's the movie.
Let's talk. Christian, do you want to have the canon discussion here? Does Bullet exist? Does his lore exist? Obviously, these events don't exist.
Now, we talked about it before. The characters exist. The scaling does not exist. Right. As with Shiki. He's not weaker than fucking pre-time skip Luffy. Alright? That would make no sense and it would be weird.
We see this chapter gets a little bit of sauce.
Alright, why does... Again. Shiki always gets a shout out. He never gets his face in the manga.
Yeah.
Alright? Shiki always gets a shout out.
I think this is the third silhouette he's gotten.
Yeah. So... I guess. Like, It reminds me of like, sure, this guy could be canon, and it fits in the lore and it makes sense and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man could have been on Roger's crew. You know, the Raftel eternal pose could be real, but is it real? Is the movie's not real? Is the character real? Sure, why not? It's not like it doesn't break anything within the story. So I don't see why not. Now the scaling. Well, apparently this man equal to Rayleigh. What do you think about that?
Buggy says, Christian. What does he say?
This man equal to Rayleigh.
He doesn't say equal in the. It wasn't translated to equal.
He does say equal in the English. He literally says equal.
I can't remember, but it wasn't equal.
Rival.
No, yeah, something like that. To Rayleigh's son. Sure, all right.
I mean, Rayleigh, we all know is Rusty, and not his prime.
I'm sure he's talking about Prime Rayleigh.
Yeah.
We're both of them.
Sure. Alright, so this just explains how broken Rayleigh was at his prime. We're talking crazy levels of hype. Alright. Well, you want to give this movie a rating?
It's a 7, 6, something like that.
Yeah, I was going to give this movie a 7. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got all the lore and the flashy stuff, which is good.
Sure. I enjoyed half of it, alright?
Usopp's pretty good in this movie. It shows where his character was going.
Sure, but it feels like it's just a repeat of Water 7, because he did the same thing.
Yeah.
So...
But it actually shows him doing something to a powerful enemy.
Sure. We have not seen Usopp actually have a fight in the post-time skip. Yeah. So I don't really know what his pop greens can do. Like, this goes back to the whole discussion of, like, do the Straw Hats actually need Haki? Because I've got gadgets and different strategies to get it done. So there you go.
Factor,
yeah. So that's One Piece Stampede. See it if you want to see it. You can just watch. You can basically just watch the cool clips of the Supernova fight and the Snake Man fight.
Yeah, and then you can see like King Kong Gun just to look at it.
Yeah, it's not even that great. So there you go. All right. Next, how strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of, how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But people out there think okay, is the strongest. They think Kaido's the strongest. They think Dragon's the strongest. And worst of them all, they think Army's the strongest. Ridiculous. But they're incorrect, because Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the God King. And every week, we bring 100% genuine factual information to the table to prove this. This week's evidence is Shanks is so strong that he would one-shot bullet in his awakening bullshit CG form with one roundhouse kick that would split time and space, creating an unescapable void that would tear bullet into 1,000 pieces. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
Why didn't Bullet say anything about the Straw Hat?
He did give you a little bit of a glance at it. He's like, oh, nani?
Yeah, he looked at it. Didn't say anything.
Didn't say anything, though. There you go. Now, on to the chapter. You can't forget that we don't have a chapter this week, because we do. Chapter 962, the daimyo and his retainers. Let's get into it. Now,
Decent chapter, Christian. I'd say it's split 50-50 of whether or not people like it or not. But
it is. What? It's just a it's a weird chapter because short.
how short is it?
14 pages, no double page spreads.
Yeah.
We got extreme pacing of just collecting all of them in one fast swoop. Okay. And we got the Ashura Doji fight, and we don't get to see it.
You can't have that sauce. You can't have the meat yet, Christian. You're not allowed it. Does this confirm that last chapter was that pig thing was like, Oda's like, you can't have it?
I guess. Alright? I guess. So, let's just get into this chapter, alright? So, we got the chapter. Alright? We got the cover page. Can't forget that. We got the boss of the Smile Factory. She learned that kiss from Frankie the Master, right?
So dumb.
So dumb.
What is going on with this?
Will Senior Pink return in this flashback? If we got this bullshit character in here,
join Cohen's crew.
might get Senior Pink on that Capone crew, maybe. We'll see.
How mad would you be if Senior Pink married fucking Lola?
He has to live a life of pain and torment.
Yes.
Alright? He's going to get back into his high form, and we're going to see him juking with Frankie, alright? That's his end game, alright?
Yeah.
So, Senior Pink, will we see him in this cover page? We're still waiting, alright? Alright. Now, into the actual chapter. Odin is going to Kuri, because he wants to, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
According to Yasu, it is so dangerous that no one wants anything to do with it. You know, it's not even really considered a part of Wano. It's full of criminals. If you get banished and sent there, it's basically a death sentence. It's very dangerous, very dodgy. All the scumbags live there.
Yep.
It's a problem. All right. Odin's just like, fuck it, I'm going. All right. Storms out of the room, fucked up the room, because the man doesn't give a fuck. All right.
Apparently.
All right. So, apparently, Odin stole the funds from Yasu. But we all know it was Orochi. Now, what's he planning? What's he scheming?
Well, he's scheming.
All right, he's scheming, he's planning. What's he doing? Now, this chapter basically confirms in my mind we're getting the whole fucking flashback here.
Yeah. Whitebeard's gonna come in.
Whitebeard next week. And get ready for that hype. All right? We're going to get to see young Marco, maybe the true first commander. What
This
do we
chapter
see?
switched in my mind to a getting to know the scabbards flashback and more of a general lore One Piece flashback.
Sure. Yeah. 100%. We're getting the whole thing. All right?
We'll get to it, but I like the style of the captain's log that Oda did this week.
Yeah, I think that's cool. It speeds it up. We don't really need to see all the events happen at once.
You get to see his actions and his thoughts on the situation.
Sure.
Which give him character.
So, Odin does not want to be followed by Kinemon and Denjiro, but they won't leave him alone. Alright? Now, here we go. Aizo and Kiku join Odin as they are poor children from a dancing family. Why? I feel like someone just wrote to Odin and be like, what about Aizo though? And Odin's just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Aizo's here. The most
Everyone's-
random white bee commander of all time is here to leave and do nothing.
Apparently switches the guns at some point.
What is going on?
It's just so
Unnecessary.
unnecessary.
It's such a
Whatever.
deep cut. Like no
Look,
one even
bro.
knows who the fuck this guy's name is if you're not hardcore
No one knows or cares.
about Aizo. Alright? From Wano, so there you go. If the white bee commanders do not turn up to this battle, what is going on?
They have to. They absolutely have to.
We're talking Josie, we're talking Aizo, we're talking Marco. Vista. Alright, more Vista memes. Alright, I'm going to enjoy that. Alright?
What about the guy with the mallet? Fossa.
Fossa. Who could forget Fossa? Is my guy turning up?
Thunder God Magai.
Yeah. Other captains turning up.
What about Speed Jill?
Speed Gill.
What about Whitey Bay?
Whitey Bay. So many random Whitebeard members, apparently relevant, are going to turn up. So there you go. Now, they join because they have food. Okay. Alright.
Well, yeah, they kind of recruit him because they're kind of fucked up.
Conjuro was some guy who stole human hair to make brushes to sell. Odin beat him up and he joined the crew. Okay.
Seems like Odin's style.
Ryzer just joins. Alright. Ryzer's just like, Ryzer was a guy in the forest and he joined the crew.
They're all
Okay.
like misunderstood like demons
Sure.
that Odin like recruits.
Sure.
Basically.
Alright. Then Juro is waiting to defeat Odin. He hates privileged people the most. A very cool panel of him drinking snake's blood. It's a very cool panel, alright?
He's cool for sure.
Alright, that's a very cool panel. Very ruthless man, alright?
Yeah.
Odin busts into the hideout himself and destroys them all. His samurai were late to the battle
Does it take a day to beat him?
I don't know. I don't know the time frame. Alright?
Yeah.
Odin hates being trapped the most. Odin defeats Ashura Doji and his gang all by himself. We don't get to see it.
It took all night.
Sure. It took him all night to defeat Ashura Doji. We didn't get to see any of it. Okay. Just a cool panel of him on top.
You don't get it.
Right?
Yeah. You can only see the slash on Kaido.
And will we even see that?
Who knows?
Alright. Odin forever will be a mystery, alright?
Mm.
Odin wants to become king of the scumbags, alright? That's what he wants to be.
Yes.
The Shogun made Odin the daimyo of Kuri as he cleaned it all up. During all this, Odin writing down his voyage, writing down his legend in the book. We are 100% getting secrets from this book.
Yeah.
As soon as someone finds this book, we're getting secrets from it. Alright, well, secrets on the wall.
Now, let me ask you a specific question, Christian. Because they become the daimyo, they become the retainers, right?
Yeah.
With no Neko and Inu.
Sure.
And no Kawamatsu there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But in a previous chapter, when they were talking to Yasu.
I'll pause you there.
Yeah.
That is when he is indeed the daimyo. He's not the daimyo yet. This is after.
And he's talking about them becoming the shogun.
Yes. This is after.
Right.
And him wanting to go on a voyage.
Yes.
So this will be next chapter.
Right.
After he recruits Neko and Ino. And Kawamatsu.
Yeah.
And Aizo will leave at some point. Which will be interesting, I guess.
I guess he'll leave with Whitebeard.
Decides to stay with Whitebeard. Interesting.
Neko, Inu, Whitebeard, Aizo join Whitebeard's crew.
I think they'll all be on the ship.
All of them.
Right?
Maybe.
Right. So, Odin becomes the daimyo, makes his crew his retainers. He doesn't want somebody, old scumbags being his retainers.
Shit, yeah.
Right, he wants these guys. The people, and then we get a little panel. The people who survived the rocks incident are now recruiting. This panel instantly says, get ready. Because Wano, everyone's turning up.
It's about to be an absolute shit show for sure.
Everyone's fucking turning up in Wano. Everyone's turning up. Alright?
Shiki is the meme. Is Shiki turning
Will
up?
Shiki, is this Shiki's ultimate plan? To turn up
Now,
at the Rockwood Union.
With this panel, who is the fifth man onto the right?
We got Kaido, we got Big Mom, we got Whitebeard, we got Shiki.
And we got a random man. Did you not notice the random man?
Is it Roger?
No. It looks like he's got long blonde hair. The way it's rendered.
Blonde hair. That's Shiki.
Shiki's got long spiky hair, Christian. This man's wearing a hat, a captain's hat. People saying Captain John. People saying Lurking Legend. People saying
Lurking Legend. I'm pretty sure that's the
bunch of
Roxu.
stuff.
What they saying?
Might be Roger.
Could be Roger.
Roger should have already had his crew.
But
by
it
then.
says the remnants of the Rocks
Yeah, the
Pirates?
Rocks Pirates, yeah.
Yeah. So
Could be Rocks, but
he's got weird like
who
demon
is
hair.
his fifth man, Christian? Mysterious. Everyone wants to know who it is. People throwing out their theories.
Is it Aimu?
Who knows? Because I looked at the well, it has to be one of the ones Sengoku mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So it's like John, Silver Axe,
And
the other one.
yeah.
So
Could be.
who is it? Don't know.
Alright. So now we got Neko and Inu on the beach hanging out. Kawamatsu finds them. Alright. Next chapter, get ready for Whitebeard. End of the chapter. 6 years have passed. And there you
It might be not next year, but it might be not next chapter because you got to set up the Inu Neko thing.
go.
But
At the pace we're going, we're gonna see it.
yeah,
Alright? Whitebeard turning up on Wano. Now, will we get to see Big Mom and Kaido doing things in the world?
maybe
Alright.
if we're getting the whole thing here, we might as well. Then talking about the past,
Yeah,
but I think it'd be localized to Wano.
sure. But this part of the chapter has opened up this flashback to world events.
Yes.
So get ready next week. We're about to jump into the hype. Now, the phase of recruiting has basically been done.
Yeah.
Has this brought you closer to the retainers?
A little bit.
Little bit, but not really. Right?
Oshra, yeah, but we already liked Oshra Doji.
Yeah, Ashura Doji, the coolest one. The strongest one, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's obvious. And Kinemon wasn't even at the battle. And that, what else do you want us to say? Alright? Ashura Doji, the powerhouse. Alright?
You get a little bit closer to the scabbards.
Sure. A little
Seeing
bit.
where they came from and what their situations are, and you'll probably see bit by bit Odin transforming them into men.
Sure.
So,
Now, I imagine we'll get to see Kaido talk to Orochi soon. Because it looks like Orochi was making moves this chapter. Kaido's on the loose. Will they
60
finally meet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking around soonish. Odin meets Whitebeard. Kaido meets Orochi.
Now, I've seen people say that this fifth man was the emperor before Shanks, and Shanks beat this man to become the emperor. But if
Why
you
have we
go-
not heard about this man? Who is this man? I doubt it.
Yeah.
There doesn't always have to be 4 emperors. I don't understand this meme.
Kawamatsu, also not a mink. We knew that, though.
Yeah, we knew that. Sure.
Fishman, obviously. Why is this still a debate?
Because he's a frog.
So what? It doesn't really matter.
You know, a bit of biology. You know,
Who
frogs.
said he was a frog?
Yeah, I guess he's a mystical Kappa man.
Yeah.
So there you go. He's a fishman of some sort.
Yeah.
We'll probably get it in some sort of SBS. What kind of fishman he is?
It would be real specific.
Yeah. All right. That's it. This chapter. Do you want to do ratings?
Yeah, a solid 7 out of 10 chapter, Christian. I enjoyed the captain's log, more characterization on Odin,
Sure.
clearer understanding of what this flashback's about.
Sure. Now, if you had given me 3 pages of fight, because, you know, short chapter for no reason, I guess Oda ran out of time, maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever given me that 3 pages of fight, get to see throw out some attacks, some sword play between Odin and Ashura, would have been an even greater chapter than it was. Well, you know, it would have been a great chapter instead of a good chapter. So, 7 out of 10.
I'm seeing people say they don't like the captain's log system
Why?
because it quote unquote skipped events. It comes down. I don't know what's really going on with the community, man. They're fucking mixed messaging all the time. They want things. They don't want things. They want more details. They don't want more details. They want things to hurry up. They don't want things to hurry up.
I think the captain log is a good compromise because it tells us what's happening, what Owen thinks,
Yeah.
his thoughts on the situation. So we get characterization, we get that kind of stuff, but we also get to do speed events. Now, I also said, I don't know if one panel's enough to recruit these
Yeah.
people.
Bit.
A bit short, not
Still a lot of
really
these stuff
explained
really
that
good
well.
to see them interacting with each other though.
Sure, but I guess we don't need a full chapter for every fucking guy turning up in the crew, right?
Yeah.
We don't really need that. All right, so we'll get to see them do stuff in this flashback. I guess. I hope. Unless they don't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, they'll be involved in the Kaido invasion. So
Yeah.
we'll get to see that.
We finally get to find out what Neko Inu's beef is about at
Sure.
some point in this flashback as well.
So there you go.
Mhm.
Not much more to say of this chapter. Very short chapter. Kind of just an info dump of events happening. Confirmation of like Izo, which is like who
Yeah,
gives a
I think
fuck.
Whitebeard will turn up at the end of the chapter and then we'll go on break or something like that.
We just got off break.
Did we?
This is the first chapter off break.
That's right. Is there some nonsense coming up? I feel like we're about to enter the hellscape zone of death.
Yeah, we got till November, and then December is gonna get weird. Yeah. So there it is.
Mhm.
All right, now it's time for the power scale. Get ready for bullet nonsense. Now,
He's not Emperor level.
no. No one-shotting Luffy in Gear 4 means he's not Emperor level.
Yes.
And that's obvious. Big Mom did it. Kaido did it. Alright? Bullet, not Emperor level. We'll put it off the table. Now we're talking craziness. Are we talking Admiral level? We're talking that.
Christian, I think we have to be talking about Admiral level, alright? Because he shows that he has more things than Katakuri.
He does.
And Katakuri is the most we've seen of
That first commander tier, sure.
Yeah. He's also got a stupid Delphi that's busted.
Sure. Got
And
massive
requires-
haki control and power.
and requires absolute massive strength to break it.
Sure.
They-
We've got combo attacks from emperors, from powerful people to break this shield.
Yeah.
Smacks away Gear 4. Base form destroys every supernova. Kid
Yeah.
can't do anything. Alright, you want to talk about Kid here. Obviously, Luffy's way stronger than Kid. I think that's fucking obvious.
Bullet doesn't even acknowledge Kid at all.
No. It's all about Monkey D who could get an actual good hit on him.
Yeah.
Alright? And Roge gets more praise from Bullet than fucking Kid.
Just like the manga.
Exactly.
Where you get your facts from, Christian.
The facts, alright? So, Bullet, insanely broken. Alright? Insane. Copper Gear 4 like it's nothing.
Doesn't really have any stamina issues.
No. Still going. He's been going all day. He's still going. Alright? He's got Awakening. He's got...
Newly awakened form, apparently.
Well, he's got Awakening. So there you go. He's got it. He's got enough armament control to cover the entire thing in armament haki.
Busted.
Busted. Broken. Alright? He... just think about the feats. I took a King Kongan to break one of his arms. And he basically wasn't even damaged from that. It was you broke his mech. Which he could reform. Basically instantly.
Yeah.
With enough bullshit around. So, this man has to be around Admiral level. Now, could Admiral levels be this man? Sure. But this man surpasses the first commander tier. He has to.
Yeah.
Now, some people think Admiral, some people think Emperor level, no.
Christian, maybe I have to disconnect myself from various individuals
Okay.
and groups. But every day it seems like the admirals are getting stronger and the emperors are getting weaker in some people's minds.
Because of the propaganda.
I don't understand it.
I don't get it either.
Brago's whole thing is like Marineford, and then he says simultaneously, but you can't take Marineford seriously.
I know, it's a very strange... Emperors are the strongest people in the world. Full stop. That's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be.
Now, I saw an interesting thing, right?
Yeah.
Garp Prime,
Yeah.
Roger Prime,
Yeah.
Whitebeard Prime.
Sure.
What's the order?
Roger.
Yep. Is it Garp or is it Whitebeard?
It has to be Garb and then Whitebeard. Because apparently, Salt and Pepper Garb defeated 30-year-old Whitebeard.
Mm-hmm.
So is that Prime Whitebeard? With the help of Roger, of course.
Roger, of course, is the pinnacle push.
Sure. We'll also talk about how Bullet doesn't really talk about Whitebeard, surpassing Whitebeard to be the strongest. He talks about surpassing Roger to be the strongest.
Yeah.
So that confirms that Roger indeed was the strongest.
I don't know why there's a debate, to be honest.
I don't know. Roger is insanely strong. We can say that.
We'll never see him do anything, and that's a fact.
Sure. I mean, he threw Bullet to a
Yeah, onto a railing.
Sure. So, Bullet is going to have to be high. He's not getting to the top tier. He breaks into high tier. This is the kind of ridiculousness I need to see from Rayleigh. Alright? This is the kind of absolute ridiculousness I need to see from Rayleigh.
We put Dragon in this tier with no feats at all.
Sure. Because, what are we going to do? We're going to disrespect Dragon even further?
Let's just talk about the animals for a second, right?
Yeah.
And Mayhawk and shit.
Yeah. In the same tier does not mean the same thing.
Mayhawk, cut him up, no problem.
Sure.
It'll be a fight.
It'll be a fight.
Kuzan,
Lasers.
lasers. I don't know about Kuzan having the... Oh,
He's got the sword.
yeah. Fujitora, gravity powers. We saw what he did to Pigo. With his body. He just lifts him up.
Yeah.
Seems like Bullet needs to be connected to the ground to do his shit.
Sure.
So Fujitora could get it done. Especially
But
with
then again, Fujitora in the movie, clashing with Zoro, apparently for too long.
They just like to chat, Christian.
Okay.
Sengoku, Buddha form, Christian. And Gapu.
I think
Does
Sengoku
Sengoku
slots
Gapu-
in. I think Bullet slots in between Sengoku and the rest of him.
Yeah, so he's in that old man trio kind of
Yeah.
deal. Right.
But
I don't
no.
see any... maybe Kuzan would have trouble getting through the
He's
Haki
got Ice Age.
But yeah, he could freeze him, but I think he'd break out.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Admirals, it would be a fight.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
So high tier. Busted broken man.
It's the whole mech situation where it's like big but not fast, so like, you know,
He's just tanking shit.
Boa easily able to climb him and kick him,
Yeah.
which did damage. So
Through the haki.
Yeah.
So Boa, pretty strong, alright? There you go, Bullet high tier.
Questions, Christian.
Next segment, the question corner. Let's go. Questions. First question comes in from Abu Seal. I personally feel that in a 1v1, Prime Roger would defeat Prime Garb and Prime Whitebeard separately, especially because he's a D. And for that reason, I think Prime Garb wins against Prime Whitebeard. What do you guys think? I mean, we basically just talked about this.
Yeah.
I think
It's hard between Prime Whitebeard and Prime Garp. Roger's obviously number one.
Yeah. Garp the Fist defeated Big Mom. Whitebeard, the Rock Captain.
With Roger.
With Roger, but still massive feats there. We don't know the matchups, we don't know the situation.
Salt and Pepper Garp, Christian, because obviously the Prime Garp.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can agree to that. It's just hard. It's just extremely hard to pinpoint.
We might see some Prime Whitebeard, Christian. I doubt it, but we might see him soon.
I mean, the character's dead, so why not?
Yeah.
You know, you can go all out in the flashbacks.
us Emperor what Whitebeard was capable of and put to bed the nonsense of Marineford, Christian, for well and good.
Oh, he apparently is still the strongest in Marineford. Absolute ridiculousness. Stupidity. Churlishness. And just denying the facts.
Yeah.
Right. But what does it say on the volume in the thing? On the side, on the front page.
About his own strength in the arc.
Nah, that's not the whole point of the arc, about the whole theme of the arc of getting weaker because of age and aging. That's not the whole point of the arc. No.
No, the whole point of the arc isn't the father dying and passing on the baton. No.
From Drix. Why does Oda keep wasting characters with great potential? Z, Shiki, Bullet. In movies, instead of putting them into the manga. Oda does not have time.
Shiki could be in the manga.
I mean, he technically was in the manga this week.
Yeah.
We just saw the back of his head.
Z, yeah, Bullet. I don't know if he's a great character. He's got good lore around him.
Sure.
Christian, the fans just want to see the Roger Pirates.
Yeah, exactly. The Roger Pirate's broken, alright?
Yeah.
Alright. From Malob Fascia. How do you scale the power of the King Kong gun?
We can only do it off the King Kong gun.
Times 4?
Because the one in the movie is lackluster.
Yeah, the one in the movie, not great. Impact.
Again, I feel like Bullet is like ridiculously like stupid big.
Yeah.
Like inconceivably big. That's why it's so hard to see how big he is. Because there's no scale to scale him off.
Sure.
But oh yeah. It's an attack.
It's an attack, and if it's real, it's knocking someone out, alright? Alright, so there you go.
Luffy needs some time to charge that shit though.
Sure. Alright. So from Nib 127. Do you know that Bullet has extended backstory that was revealed in a special book in Japan with the movie? I think you can find it on the internet. When reading the extended stuff, Bullet becomes the second best villain after Zephyr. Okay, well apparently there's extra reading material that we didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if we can find that.
Sure.
Alright, so we'll have to look for that. From Sunday Lollipop. How much of the flashback will change or fuck up or be fucked up by the anime? 50%.
A lot, Christian. Who knows?
Who knows the exact percentage? We just know it's a lot. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. From Charlotte Katakuri. What's your opinion on the pacing of the flashback? Do you think Oda going montage mode means that we were skipping unimportant parts of the flashback, or do you think he has ideas for where this flashback is going? Instead, is the Odin flashback is it just a prelude? It's definitely the Odin flashback. We're not getting a second one. Going back in more detail.
Mm.
This is definitely... originally we thought it was about getting the retainers, showing them, him cleaning up Curry, but he did that in 2 chapters.
It's the entire tale.
We're getting the full flashback, Whitebeard, Roger. Get ready for some Shanks sightings.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of 10.
Get ready for some Shanks. There's going to be a lot of 10 out of 10 chapters. That's all I'm saying. Alright, get ready for some... So we're going to get it all. We're going to get... Where's Toki? We're going to get Toki at some point?
Mm.
We're going to get it all. This is the entire life story. So we're going to see it all. So I think that's why the pacing got extremely fast here. Because he's like, well, I can't spend 5 chapters doing this when we're getting the whole story.
Yeah.
Alright, from Abu Seal. What kind of backstory will Oda give Al-Qaeda? Was he an orphan? Was he a noble? Is he from a celestial family where his family killed by pirates? What kind of backstory?
He was an orphan and the Navy let a pirate go and he killed his family or whatever. Something dumb like that.
Al-Qaeda was the child of a rich man. Has never felt a struggle. of real life and just joined the Navy because he felt like it.
Because he wants to prove to his friends that he's tough.
Because
He's had a rich life all his life.
because he's a man who thinks he's better than others and can't handle freedom. Right? He has to put everyone in their cage. Exactly. He's a trash man, alright? Alright.
Matt Coon.
Dream the Chaser. Do you think Whitebeard shows up next chapter and recruits Izo and Odin together, or they join Whitebeard separate times? They have to join together, right?
We're gonna need like.
And Izo stays.
Yeah, I think some will follow.
Yeah.
Odin.
Sure.
We gotta-
Neko, Ino, Izo.
We're gonna have at least a few chapters on fucking the story of Neko and Inu.
Sure.
Because we actually care about those characters.
Sure. But what is it? They just washed up on Wano.
Yeah, but it's like, why were they journeying?
Yeah, but that's not a whole chapter. That's like 3 pages.
They're considered freaks. Odin needs to show that he accepts them. Shit like that.
Sure. Alright. For what Sam said, how do you feel about this week being a short chapter? It is what it is. We can't really, what do we want to say about that? We've got 14 pages. No double page spreads. Yeah, it's a shame.
14 is better than 0, Christian.
And that's true. 14 is better than 0, but it's a shame.
Yeah.
It really is. Alright. From Jordan Lee. What do you guys think of Sword and Shield so far?
Where you at?
I am at the ice gym about to do it.
I have rolled credits on the game.
You beat it last night.
Yeah, like 10.
What would you say?
I would say people need to shut the fuck up, alright?
Okay, here we
All
go.
the controversy on the internet about the national text. Shut up, alright? It's a fine game.
Would you say better than Sun and Moon?
Yeah, better than Sun and Moon.
So does the game wrap up extremely quickly?
Yeah. They kind of give up on doing the arcs for the gyms.
Okay.
Like halfway through.
Yeah. Is there any, go into the team hideout and beat it?
Not really.
That's weird. I was expecting that part at some point. I guess these are spoilers, but... Give us the rundown of your team.
I have. You know what? I'm just gonna pull it out. Now, a little bit of warning for the people out there who hit the final Elite Four. It may be sudden and unexpected.
Sure.
And the final
Boss.
leader, the final boss, is obvious who the final boss is of the Champions League.
Sure, he's in the fucking first seat of the game.
Now, you are gonna hit a wall of
Pain.
He's gonna have level 60s, level 65s.
Okay.
His whole team's level 65s. Now I had 165 and a bunch of 50s, Christian.
Sure.
And a bunch of shenanigans got me to win the battle, Christian. No, I did lose.
You employed the shenanigans.
We had to use the max revives, sacrificing the shitty Pokemon to revive the crew.
Why do you why do you carry shitty Pokemon?
It's not shitty, they're just lower level. And
You gotta go full meta destruction.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's a weapon. Alright?
I have, as the captain, Christian, the champ.
Okay.
Did very well.
Okay. Dynamic punch spam?
And you know it.
Yeah.
Alright? We also could get Dark Lariat in this game.
That's true.
On Machamp, which is good. Anyway. I went with the 5-starter Christian's Cinderace. Alright? Not bad.
Not bad.
Good special move. I got Grimmsnarl. Do you know who Grimmsnarl is?
No.
The Imp Man.
Oh, yeah? Is he just like a trickster?
He is very dark, a very good typing, Christian. Served me very well.
Is he more of a trickster type
No, he's a big
status?
boy that has play rough.
Okay.
All that kind of shit. I got Toxtricity, which is this man, poison electric. Okay.
Sure.
Needed an electric type.
Yeah.
Served me well. Surfetched and Gyarados.
Now, Surfetch'd extremely annoying to evolve.
It took a while.
So, why does he not have one extremely high crit move?
I think he has bonus crit, to be fair. Like, he crits a lot.
I couldn't get him to crit once, so I kicked him out of my team.
He just gave up. Were you spamming Fury Cutter?
I was.
Okay. You
Did not
couldn't.
crit once.
So you just gave up, huh?
I'm like, he's level 45 and he hasn't crit once.
He's level 45.
And he never crit. So,
The strat is. I was looking it up, right?
yeah,
And I got it to happen anyway, just on that fight.
sure.
But you're supposed to save before you fight Hop and just use Surface, just spam Fury Cutter
Okay.
to just get 3 crits.
Well, there you go.
Annoying to evolve, but what do you think about the game? You still mad? Or is it just your normal?
I'm enjoying it.
When you think about the raid battles and the
I haven't done a raid battle yet.
Yeah.
Because the online's a bit stuttery here and there. You know, you're riding around, fucking cuts in, cuts out.
Look, I'm gonna say it now. The engine isn't suited. This game drops heavy frames in the wild area.
Yeah, it's dropping frames. It's fucking stuttering. People popping in, popping out. The game's good. I'm saying it's better than Sun and Moon. More Pokemon variety.
I
You get.
I like a few of them.
Sorry.
Yeah, I like a few of the new ones.
A few of the new ones are cool. Corviknight.
Nice. There's a nice array.
Yeah.
Of, like,
There's a good selection of Pokemon there to make it a strong team. You can definitely make some fucking strong teams.
Yeah.
I got you know that Poison Fire Pokemon from Sun and
Yeah.
Moon? I got that. Fucking destruction. Just a broken typing.
Hex spam with when you status them or whatever.
No, you spam Venom Shock. You just got Incinerate.
It's like half the people you fight are fairy types.
Yeah, a lot of fairy types. It's got great coverage to just
You
destroy.
need the poison, you need the steel moves.
Yeah, you need at least a poison or a steel type
Do you
Pokemon.
feel like they went too far and just completely destroyed dragons?
Yeah, Dragon's typing's destroyed.
Yeah.
Because there's so many fairies now. So there you go. There's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pretty good. Now, it does feel a little low effort here and there. With like... There's no like epic adventures through... You know those massive areas where you're just in the wild trying to get to the next town?
Yeah.
And it's just a massive gauntlet of just pain.
All the routes are pretty short.
Yeah, the game's extremely small.
They ramp it up on the way.
All the way to Victory Road and shit like that.
There's no real victory. It's the last city.
Sure.
There's a lot of trainers with high level dudes.
Sure, you'll feel the pain.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pretty good. Alright. From Phobia and Pontent. How fast would Shanks have defeated Bullet? Well, we already said that in this How Strong is Shanks segment.
Instantly, Christian.
One roundhouse kick, destroyed. Space and time, eviscerated. Alright? For Malfoy and Fazzle. Is Bullet Yonko tier? No.
People don't respect the Emperors, man.
You gotta respect the Emperors. What did we see at the start of Wano?
All you can really do is judge on what Oda shows you.
Sure.
Okay? We've said this a million times. Fujitora vs. Luffy cannot one-shot Luffy. Alright? It doesn't one-shot Luffy. Luffy vs. Kaido, destroyed. In Gear 4.
Sure.
Right? No Gear 4 against Fujitora. Alright?
Base form.
And then we see Luffy getting smacked away, swatted away
By Big Mom.
by Big Mom. Pops out of Gear 4 defeated.
Sure.
Then we see Bullet hit him with an attack.
Comes right back.
Comes right back.
Sure.
So there's a scale in a nutshell. Okay?
Not
Yeah.
Emperor tier. Alright?
He's so big that he can't be Emperor tier.
Okay.
Like, he's not quick enough in that form. He's just gonna get Thunder Bargoed in the face.
Yeah. Alright, from Blackbeard Entertainment. So what is weak to you guys? From what I've seen, Orochi took the Thunderbolt from Nami from Zeus. I mean, yeah, okay, but it wasn't like the super one from Whole Cake Island.
Weak is like...
Weak is less than... If you're not in high tier, you're weak.
Let me see this. Yeah, what, Virgo?
If you're not in high, mid, upwards, you're decent. Lower than that, you're weak.
So basically mid under your weak.
High, mid, under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mid under your weak.
You don't matter high, mid, under. Yeah, I know you got characters like Brook and fucking Nami and shit and Usopp. But, you know, fucking Straw Hat main characters. Like, you want to talk about power scale sense, and like the true sense of the word of the power scale, yeah, that's what I would say is weak. Under high mid at this point of the story. You're always going to throw that in as well. At this point of the story. Yeah. Alright, from Jordan Lee. Is Enma a direct power up for Zoro like Sanji's raid suit? Yes, it needs to master it, but it has already. But he is already stronger just by having it. Even if he requires training. Every power up needs to be mastered, you know, Gear 4, Zeus, Raid Suit, etc. So if anybody's saying it's not a power up, a new source power ups. Unequivocally, yes.
Yes, we saw it when he got.
We saw it when he got Enma, and we saw it when he got Shishui. The weight of the sword, the power. My Phoenix Cannon's stronger now. The sword power ups are power ups.
He remarks that he has to get used to Shisui, similar to Enma.
Sure, he has to get used to it, but it's still a power up. There's potential there, but it's a power up.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, power up. Alright. From Margin. Do you guys think defeat to Stampede would have been taken seriously, especially for characters like Kid or Mihawk? Mihawk was basically showing why Zoro is still Zoro, and that he is above Zoro and Fujitora. Yeah.
Well, if you take the feats, you have to take all feats if you take one. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Mihawk's... I mean, we know Mihawk's busted, alright?
Sure, we know he's busted.
But if you're going to take those feats, you have to take the Kid feats, which means he's an absolute bum.
Yeah, 100%. You take one or nothing. You take all or nothing.
Yeah.
You can't just cherry pick for movies. Yeah. From President Dio, Aizo's whereabouts. He's around, and if he doesn't turn up, he's going to turn up with the remnants of the Whitebeard Pirates. We all know that. That's factual. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. From Korf? Yeah. Why did people, you know, in brackets, Dritz, doubt that Kid in the scavenge picture was Aizo? It was obviously him, and now we get confirmation. Oh, okay. Okay.
So dumb.
Okay, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares if it's Aizo? No one fucking knows who Aizo is. And we already know Origin was connected to Whitebeard, so it's actually irrelevant.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Alright, it's confirmed. Okay, congratulations. There you go. From Hebe, the ultimate waifu, TM. Now we confirm that Aizo is from Wano. Do you think Whitebeard went to Wano at some point, or Aizo was part of the group and left with Odin?
Does Hebe read the story?
Well... yeah, I think Whitebeard turned up.
It's confirmed Whitebeard arrived on Wano.
Okay.
And Roger.
Okay. There you go.
They already said that.
Okay, there you go. There it is. Alright. From Kitty Mid. Alright. Bad things Kinemon mid. Right. Do you think Bullet's existence is canon, and would you like it? I would like it. Is he canon? It doesn't matter. Like we said this before with Zed. It doesn't matter that he's canon. Not really. It doesn't break anything. It's just cool.
We already know why the Roger Pirates were busted. We already know that.
Yeah. So, there you go. From Lord Zarkon. It was pretty clear that Orochi was the one who stole the money. Do you think he's already has his devil fruit and was the one who trashed Odin's room? Now, I think Odin trashing the room is believable because, you know, he's a wild man. But does he already have his devil fruit? Who knows? Maybe I think we should see the moment when Orochi gets his devil fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Shadow Badger, last question. Do you think that Robin will get the highest or at least the second highest bounty in the Straw Hats after Wano, as the government will find out they have the 3 road poneglyphs? No. Her bounty doesn't really go up, and they explain that because they don't want to draw too much attention to her. And that's in canon law, so I don't think it's going up that much.
Mm.
What do you think about that?
She's not... Luffy's gonna be like 6 billion.
6 billion berries after Wano.
So, after Wano. Why are they gonna find out that you can read the poneglyphs after Wano?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna find that out.
Anyway,
Yeah. There you go.
1.5 billion berries. He's gonna be like,
What's wrong
How
with
is-
like 120?
how is he not higher than Blackbeard after Wano?
Well, Blackbeard's gonna be there, so
Oh, he's gonna get the jump too.
yeah.
Fuck.
100% play. If you think Blackbeard's not turning up, you're out of your fucking mind.
What if Shanks defeats Big Mom, right? In solo combat. And then he gets the highest bounty.
I mean, Shank's also going to be there, so he's also going to get that bounty raise.
Sure.
Expect everyone to be in Wano. It's basically confirmed at this point. I mean, that's how it's going to be. And I've been saying this for so long. And it's great to be right.
Yeah, but Akaino's not gonna be there.
And he'll turn up. Fuck it, he'll turn up.
Everyone.
Everyone is here. It is a rocks incident. We need heroes of the Navy. We need them all here.
Where's
Right?
the Mihawk at?
Mihawk is definitely turning up.
Okay.
We're gonna get all the warlords. Everyone's here.
Is Mingo gonna turn up?
You know Mingo's turning up to be the commentator. You know he's turning up to be the commentator.
What about Morgan's?
Morgan's in the balloon. And then in the sky. Getting all the big scoops.
Rob Luch?
Who?
Rob Luch?
Rob Luch. He's already there.
Dragon?
Now. They have it in. Will they be there? They need to make a move. Zabo needs to appear and make sure that he's not dead. So maybe.
Okay.
Maybe they hold off the Navy. It's got to be an insane.
What kind of crew be there though? That's the most important question.
Please tell me that Big Mom got the rest of them for the banquet. Please tell me that happened. Alright? Because we need that King Katakuri stare off at some point. Alright, we need it. There you go. And that's the show. A lot of content this week. We got Bullet. We got Stampede. We got the chapter. I like the show. We put a lot of work, alright?
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Share the content. Episode 100 next week. It's still a shit show. We don't know what we're doing. Which is interesting.
Our anime YouTuber friends have a habit of not answering things.
Maybe we have to go individual. Maybe we have to blast them live on the Twitterverse instead of in private.
I'll start annoying them.
Alright?
Yeah.
We'll get the list together. It'll be fun and games, alright? It'll be ridiculous. Episode 100, get ready for it. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the GOAT King. Good night.